You know, I've been hearing my best friends ever in the world. My boy Big Tex right next to me.
Big Tizzy.
What's going on?
Natey Jax right
That's
here.
the one?
Yeah.
Big Tex.
Big Tex. You know we got Bailey from the north in here.
You know, Bailey Funk.
And you know what I'm saying? We keep bringing y'all guests, man. We gotta have the creative niggas in the world. You know what I'm saying? Trying to expose y'all to what we doing over here. So
support the culture.
You know what I'm saying? We got my homie, my longtime homie, Darnell Williams in the building with us.
Shit, what up, though?
Yeah, yo, this one of my friends. Like, we done known each other since college and shit, man. And I've been proud of what a nigga been doing for real. Like, in the music space, the video space, and he in the AI space now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm just doing a bit of everything, and I just started fucking with that AI shit because niggas talk about it's gonna take over.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm like, nigga, I gotta get some control first.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about that.
That's the thing, but the thing is like, it's like eventually that's what niggas gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's gonna be an everyday part of shit. Like it's already is in little aspects. People just don't know it yet, but it's definitely gonna be a everyday like tool that niggas gonna use. And a lot of niggas gonna lose their job too. So if you don't figure this shit out, man, like I don't know, it's gonna be bad for you. It's gonna be like the like, remember how computers came? The motherfuckers was like, oh,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers lost their shit. Yeah,
exactly.
it's the second coming of that shit.
Like remember we were kids and motherfuckers like, man, I ain't putting my money on the internet. I ain't doing none of that online banking. Like that's literally all it is now. That's how everything finna be. All it is.
Niggas better get their money this time too. Get your money on this one, bro. Like use a dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Like everybody see it coming. Like, come on, man.
Hell yeah, yo, it ain't no escaping it for real. But yeah, no, my boy Darnell here. I don't even know what to really even call you. Should I call you a rapper? Should I call you?
Man, at this point, bro, I feel like I'm just like a artist, bro. Like a creative.
Yeah.
Fucking like, I don't know, bro. Maniacal creative, bro. Like I just create. Like in all aspects, because I do music. Music got me far. Film got me into music. It's a whole little deal from that. Film got me into music, and then music ended up, I'm doing a lot of like tech shit now, and I'm bringing that all around with the music, and then I'm still doing the film shit. So it's like just all around creative, bro. Like anything, like, yeah, bro. Like I don't even know what to call it. It's because it's not too many people like me. Like so.
Yeah, because when I first met you when we was going to college, you was a film nigga. You wasn't even in music and shit. You was making music videos and shit. Like I remember when y'all did the Big Sean 2 fake video.
Yeah,
that's when I was like, oh, they really doing.
I remember that video,
bro. I was rapping before I came to fucking Columbia, but I tell you, bro, Chicago is where I found my rap voice. Cause what happened? Like we was walking to like some party or some shit, and I was just freestyling, and I tell you, like, the crowd that was with us was going crazy over the freestyles, but for me, this shit was trash. Cause honestly, back in Detroit, if I was saying this shit, I had a homie who would like fucking kill me every fucking time. I wouldn't even rap around people when he was there because this nigga was so fucking good. Yeah. But I came to Chicago and my shit was like, I guess, top tier. But I didn't think of it like that. You know what I mean? But
what does that say about Chicago?
Nah, bro, it don't say nothing bad. No, really, it was a lot of art. It was a lot of art kids from motherfucking like all parts of America and shit like that who ain't never met no nigga from the hood. So whatever the fuck I'm saying, they fascinated by this shit like that.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, it was like a huge ego boost, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm a dope ass rapper," and then I became that. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't even quote unquote say like when I got to Chicago, I was really dope at rap. I was decent. I had a flow, but like I was really like strict and like trying to go into this film shit, and then like life just kind of pushed that rap shit back on me, man. It just be like that.
Yeah, cause like cause I until you moved to LA, that's when I realized realized that you was really rapping for real.
Yeah, bro, I had to do that shit, bro, because the film shit had fell apart, bro, and then I ended up like homeless and shit, and I was couch hopping, and I ain't have like the squad to like shoot the videos and all of that shit. So basically, I was just like, bro, fuck it, I'm gonna just put everything in the music. I ain't got no bills right now. I'm broke as fuck. I ain't got nothing but time. I was sleeping on my homie floor in like South Central. He had like this empty kitchen, and I was just like, fuck it. We set up a little studio in the closet, bro. I recorded like some demos and shit, and I shot this like bootleg ass video in South Central, And I'm thinking back, bro. I'm like, yo, it was crazy that video went by so smoothly because I was in like this crip ass hood and we was like riding around in this all red car, hanging out of it, doing all this nutty shit. Like, but yeah, I shot that video, bro. I posted that shit. I actually hit up Travis Scott and I was like, bro, could you like retweet this shit for me? And he retweeted it, and I got like a manager like in a couple of days and shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
But to be honest, bro, like yeah, that shit happened out of just pure desperation. It was like I didn't have anything else. I didn't have no other tools except for like, oh, I know I can rap. Fuck it, I'm gonna just put it all into this shit, bro.
Hell yeah. I mean, it feel like you done found your footing in that shit, bro. Like, cause you be getting placements and shit, and like when I listen to the music, like I'm like, I could tell that you actually give a fuck about it.
Yeah, bro, cause
like I know a lot of like multi-talented people like just put out songs. You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to make music my whole life, bro, and then the film shit came, and I was like, all right, niggas just can't be rappers all the like, you get to that point. It was like I gotta get something a little bit more serious, and I felt like film would be a little bit more stable and shit like that. So I went into film editing, and then like that shit, we started working with Sean. We went to New York, started working with Good Music. Like, I was back in the rap world. And then I went on tour with Sean. And then that was another thing. I was like, bro, I remember standing on stage and, like, Sean rapping. And I'm holding the camera at Sean. But at the same time, I'm feeling the energy from the crowd. I'm seeing these motherfuckers jumping and shit like that. So I'm like, man, fuck this shit, bro. Like, I can't really just do, like, as dope as it is, somebody would probably, like, die for that job, bro. It's just, like, I realized that shit ain't me, bro. Like, this shit ain't me. I got to be the nigga that's making the motherfuckers jump and shit.
That part.
Hell yeah. Niggas blessed to be in them situations like when we was young and shit. Like definitely. I remember like, cause I was still living with my mama. I'm talking about when we was what, 20 years old, 21 years old. Like, I was still living with my mama and
like
shit.
19, 18.
Yeah, and I'd be like, how the fuck I end up here? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
we end up being blessed for that opportunity. Cause like, cause you from Detroit.
Yeah.
And you lived in Detroit all the way up until you moved to Chicago.
Bro, and the crazy thing about moving to Chicago, I swear to God, I found out I was going to college the week of college.
Yeah, that's because Columbia, all you gotta do is sign up for that bitch.
The week this shit started, bro. Nah, I ain't had no motherfucking the student loan shit. Yeah. I ain't had none of that shit. So they was like, they basically was like, you need to pay that shit for your semester. And I was catching there's this thing called the Megabus. I was catching that bitch back and forth to Chicago. I catch it in the morning.
Exactly.
Go talk to the financial advisor, and I'll be like, yeah, I ain't got the money, what can I do? And she was like, basically, you got to get a loan. I come back to Detroit. I did this shit like 3 times. And I realized, like, man, I guess I'm not going to college. I ain't got the money. But something in my head, just a random voice told me, like, why don't you just call them and ask, what if you don't have the money before the semester over? Like, I never asked that question. And I asked, and she was like, yeah, you can come, but we just going to freeze your account, and you won't be able to come back until you pay the rest of the money. And I was like, oh, bet. And then I started packing my shit, and shit, I was in Chicago that week, bro.
Hell yeah. Like, what made you want to come to Columbia?
Man, to be honest,
or Chicago in general, for real, just because it's close?
Nah, bro. This should be like I think this shit like destiny, bro. However my story gonna go, it's gonna be destiny because I ain't really pick Chicago either, bro. Like, I was trying to go to Full Sail. I got accepted in that. Everybody get accepted in that. You know what I'm saying? So who the fuck cares? But realize that they ain't had no motherfucking dorms. And I had to get an apartment. And I'm like, bro, I ain't got no money to damn near even get to the school. So my nigga told me, my homie who was the fire-ass rapper, he got a scholarship to MSU, like full ride. Like, he 4.0 student. My shit was like bro, I graduated with like a 2.0. Real shit. So he was like, yeah, man, try out the school, Columbia. It's an art school, da-da-da. So I sent these niggas literally a beat tape. A beat tape, bro, of meme beats that I made, and I wrote like a letter, et cetera, and I got accepted. It was the only school I applied for, and the only school I got accepted to, bro. And my nigga told me about it. So, and it just all worked out for me, bro.
That's crazy to get accepted with a beat tape.
I swear I did.
Who else has that kind of story?
No, I'm telling you, like, I remember, like, when I went down there, I had a sketchbook. That's all I had. I was scared. They were like, yeah. Come on, nigga. See, that's the thing. Like, we always talk on the pod, like, about, like, how if college is really worth it, and, like, if you should, like, these days you should do it. But, like, when I was in them classes, I really ain't learned them. But, like, it was how I was able to move around You know what I'm saying?
nah,
that's what I
definitely.
take from that shit for real. Like
I
that's
take
what
the
makes that
experience.
shit.
Yeah. As far as learning shit, like I learned the basics of film, and then from there you just gotta have it or not, like your own style. But yeah, as far as like the people that I met, bro, just like the fucking culture clash, being from Detroit, running into like kids from Flossmoor, kids from motherfucking my niggas from Naperville, my homie was from Connecticut, like just running into motherfuckers from everywhere, from every walk of life too, because we in art school, so you gotta remember like you got super poor kids here, which I was one, and you got super rich kids here. So it's like a whole fucking like I didn't realize
that was my first time like meeting like really rich kids for real. Like
bro.
I remember we would go to motherfuckers' cribs, then they'd be like on they rooftops and shit downtown and shit. They was just living there, and I'm like, Mom, like I'm trying to get a crib downtown. She was like, oh word,
Like what?
With what money?
oh word. I'm like, damn, these niggas really rich for real.
Nah, bro. Like I feel like you had that epiphany. Like you realized like, oh shit, I was really poor. Like you don't really realize how poor you is until you get out of that environment. Cause like, you know, we still get fresh, we still get fly, we still go out popping and shit. Like, and then you see like, oh, these motherfuckers be having $5,000 sitting in their account at 18 type shit. And that's not even a lot of bread, but for me, like
I had zero, nigga. Like, what you talking about?
But
I was talking about I had $200. I was like, we going out.
that's what
I
I'm
spent
saying,
my like
bro.
last $50 on a hundreds jacket.
Might as well.
I bought some like oversized Ken Griffey's with my motherfucking.
Let's go. Let's go.
But nah, bro, I feel like that shit put a hunger in me, and I feel like, or a lot of kids who like, you know, come from different environments. Even if you come from a rich place, and you see like the kids that's poor, you see how hard they going. That might put a different hunger in you. But just the culture clash, period. I feel like it just put a different hunger in me, bro.
But you gotta see it too, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, until I start seeing shit, did I realize that I could do some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I realized I could do shit, and I realized what I wanted.
Hell yeah. Detroit, man. You gotta. I feel like you done shot mad videos in Detroit, bro. Like that's like you really represent that shit.
Yeah, bro. Like to be honest, bro. Like Detroit rap coming up right now, and the thing is, I really popped in LA. That's the thing. So I definitely try to show as much love to Detroit as possible. But the thing is, I'm not really like the typical Detroit rapper, and like I don't really mind that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely like but like I still like like. Some people don't even know that some people used to think I was from Chicago, bro. And I'm not, because I got so many friends and I just was out here so much and I be out here so much. But nah, bro, like, I try to put Detroit on as much as I can. And I try to represent the artist that's not necessarily the neighborhood dope boy. But at the same time, like, you grew up around all of that shit and you understand how all of that shit go. So that's pretty much the angle that I come from when it come to Detroit rap. But overall, bro, I don't even know, like, I couldn't even call myself a Detroit rapper because, like, you hear certain songs like the fucking Blown and shit. Like, I don't know. That's more in, like, a pop, rap, I don't know, genre and shit like that. Like, it's definitely, like, some of my shit is heavily influenced with pop. And that just come from, like, the people that I was around in L.A., bro. Like, I was around literally the studio I was in and was, like, pop writers for like fucking Disney and shit. So I learned a lot of like song structure of like how to make poppy records or how to make records for movies and shit like that. Like just hanging around them and making rap shit. But yeah, as far as being a Detroit artist, bro, like I forever represent that shit. And I love the new shit. I love the shit that's coming out.
So
Even
hard,
though y'all fuck with Babyface Ray?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. People don't even know, bro. Like back in high school, bro. Babyface Ray and his homies, they had a group called FBI. They put out a diss record against me and my niggas, bro.
What did FBI stand for?
I think it was like Flyboy Inc.
Nice.
Flyboy Inc. Yeah.
Flyboy Industries.
Flyboy Inc, bro.
Perfect.
Niggas came at us, bro. Shout out Babyface Ray, man.
Is it beef squash?
I don't know, bro. To be honest, bro, I ain't real. Nah, shout out to Babyface Ray, man, for sure. I fuck with that.
Yeah, that shit be going so hard, bro. Like I feel like my favorite nigga from Detroit is not Detroit. He from Flint, fucking Rio, man.
Rio is hard.
Rio is so fucking hard, bro. And like
He's hilarious for real.
I got like niggas I
All
fuck
of
with.
Flint rappers is hilarious.
Yeah.
How long has Detroit rap been like that?
Bro,
Is that new?
What's crazy is, to be honest, bro, Flint rap and Detroit rap, we just started fucking with each other. And I don't know, it used to be a weird thing, bro.
It
like,
was Flint rap at first, right?
no, it was Detroit always had this like bounce or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Flint got a new bounce, and it's kind of like the Detroit bounce, but it's a little more funnier. It's a little more bullshit, and it ain't as much slanging and killing and shit like that.
Yeah.
But the thing was, bro, Flint had a sound that we never fucked with, and Detroit, they didn't really like, they fucked with us, but it wasn't like out loud. And recently in the last, I guess like 2 or 3 years, bro, we all just been fucking with each other, bro. And it's been like beautiful.
It's fucking awesome.
But for the longest, bro, it was like, it wasn't a beef. It was just kind of like, I don't know, bro. Like Detroit niggas, I don't know. We was acting like we was too fly for Flint niggas. Cause Flint is a whole like, people think that Flint and Detroit is like right next to each other when we not, bro. We like damn near an hour out.
Yeah,
So Flint niggas and Detroit niggas don't even really clash.
Evan, you from Flint, right?
And it's mad. And I'm being honest when I say that Detroit wasn't really like, we wasn't really so open to that shit until the last probably like 3 to 2 years right now. But nah, it's dope as fuck, bro. I fuck with Flint. I love Flint, man. I got love for Flint, bro. So, Flint a real ass place, nah, cause Flint is a real ass place, bro.
Yeah, yo.
I want to go for sure.
We be skating.
All right.
We be skating out there. We be in Flint heavy, actually. Not necessarily going to like shows and listening to music, but we be going to Flint to skate.
That's
For
crazy.
sure. You be fucking with what's his name? Vezio?
Vezo.
I don't know too much Vezo.
Vezo
Damn,
is hard,
Vezo is
bro.
hard.
Vezo
He's
is-
not from Detroit, is he?
He from Detroit.
Nah, he is from Detroit, I think.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I know Vezo. You talking about Icewear Vezo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Icewear Vezo.
Yeah. I be
fuck with
forgetting
Icewear
them.
Vezo. Oh, it's another rapper named Vez, I think.
Oh,
It
no,
is,
okay.
it is, it is.
My
I thought you
bad.
talking about Vez. No, I fuck with Icewear Vezo.
Yeah, that shit is hard. That is
Yeah, he just signed
crazy
that
hard.
QC, I think.
Yeah.
He got the joint with Kodak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I feel like them Detroit rappers, I feel like they street rap is like mature. It's like men rapping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, because, man,
The men from the boys.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Man, niggas be growing up quick in Detroit, bro.
You got to, okay?
Niggas be growing up too quick in Detroit, bro. Whether you want to or
You
not.
got to.
Yeah, it's from a very like I said, mature standpoint. Like you listen to Vezo rapping, like
He sounds like a seasoned gangster.
yeah, he's a seasoned gangster.
Bro, he probably, I'm man.
He not even, a lot of times he don't even be saying shit that's too bogus. You know what I'm saying?
Just little crimes, little petty crimes.
He don't even really be saying that this too. He be trying to uplift for real.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. When I remember going to 6th grade, I went to this school called Drew Middle School, and if anybody in Detroit they know how notorious Drew Middle School was. Bro, I got to Drew Middle School, niggas was getting jumped. Niggas was smoking cigarettes in front of the school, bro. I'm leaving 5th grade to 6th grade. Imagine leaving 5th grade to 6th grade. You get there,
And a 10-year-old is smoking
niggas smoking cigarettes. Like,
Yeah.
big niggas smoking cigarettes, looking at you, mugging you and shit.
man.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like-
Hold on. You gotta say. I gotta say.
I wasn't
like,
ready for none of that
I
shit,
gotta say
bro.
this.
He's giving lean on me.
It was very lean on me. Shit was very lean on me, man.
At what grade did you see one of your peers smoking a cigarette?
Bro, my nigga, my
Sixth
first
grade.
day of
Sixth
6th
grade.
grade. My
Sixth
first day
grade.
of 6th grade, bro. My first day of 6th grade, I seen it was this big nigga smoking a cigarette, bro. Puffing that bitch. Staring at me hard as fuck.
I be like, your mama let you smoke cigarettes?
Yo, dead ass.
I ain't asked that nigga shit, bro.
No, for real. It's
Kept
like, I seen
moving.
this movie. Yeah,
He
kept
ended
it
up
moving.
He ended up being a cool nigga though, but it was like crazy thing. The nigga was like 16 in the 6th grade or some shit.
Yo, dead.
That was before that No Child Left Behind shit.
Oh, wow.
So they was really like, nigga, you could get left behind. But so dog was just an older nigga for real. So that made sense that he was smoking. I'd be smoking cigarettes too if I'm 16 in the 6th
Dead ass,
grade.
because I'm stressed,
Fuck.
okay? I'm just trying to get up.
But Drew Middle School, bro, yeah, that shit was definitely like lean on me, bro. That shit was crazy. Drew Middle School was crazy, bro. Like, cause elementary school, you see fights, people get like, somebody win or somebody lose.
Yeah.
When you get to middle school, that's when you start seeing people get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you start seeing people bleed,
Yeah.
people get injured and shit like that.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different thing. But like 6th grade, like, I was rushed into that shit. Like a lot of Detroit kids, unless you go to the burbs, I was rushed into that shit, bro. And I was like, I literally had a fight every day, not every day, every month for a year. And at the end of the year, I ended up getting this shit called like a AT and administrative transfer or whatever.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
So I had to go to this school in the burbs, and all of the kids there was bad too though, cause they was fucking AT kids and shit. But even though being out there though, that shit was different too, bro, cause it was like they was badass kids and shit. But it was a whole different life, like going to the burbs, seeing all that shit, and then coming back to the hood and shit. Like once again, like that travel shit starts to let you know like what you want. Like, oh, it's different out here. It's peaceful. It's nice ass houses and shit. Grass cuts, Panera bread. Like, for real, I ain't never seen no fucking Panera bread. I got some Panera bread. I'm like, yo, this shit good as fuck.
Yeah, I remember the first time I seen a Chipotle. I was like, damn.
Change your word.
Yeah, bro.
Like, downtown Oak Park, you're like Chipotle.
Prime in the hood,
They
bro.
sell tacos. Like,
Chipotle, yeah, nigga get his bag. You feeling fancy and shit. I felt fancy.
Put the brown napkin in your shirt.
Niggas felt fancy coming back to the hood with Panera bread. Cause niggas didn't know what the fuck Panera bread was.
Yo.
You come back to off the bus, you got Panera bread cup, little
You little soup,
Yeah,
little bread.
Suck it on the ice so you can have the cup longer so everybody can see it.
yeah, definitely just holding the cup and just holding the cup, stunting with the Panera. Nah, but real shit, yeah, man. Detroit a real ass place though, bro. You'll find a lot of good ass people there.
oh, and the swag crazy for real.
Bro,
The kits, I love.
don't get me started. Don't get me started on shit, bro. Cause I'll sit here all
love that
day and
shit,
talk
yo.
about all of the shit that Detroit invented that we don't get credit for, bro.
Let's
Like,
talk about it. Talk
For
your
one,
shit.
Cartier glasses.
The bus.
Damn.
These right here, these just some platinums. But we started Cartiers, bro.
I think everybody knows that for real.
And
I don't know if they
I
do
don't-
though.
no,
feel
I
like-
think everybody know it, but don't nobody say it.
Yeah, true.
I feel
true.
like Detroit was very on top of, like, when everybody started wearing busts, they was calling it out fast as hell.
Bro.
I feel like I was very on top of that. Like, we didn't do that with, like, the word thought and shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what's the backstory on that word?
on thought?
Oh,
Yeah.
thought? That's some Chicago shit.
Really?
Hell
Like
yeah.
that.
Oh, I did not know that.
The Chicago.
You know what I'm saying? But like everything, like Chicago, we didn't jump on that. Like I feel like niggas started wearing busts in Detroit. Niggas was like, nah, y'all know y'all got that shit for real, y'all.
Nah, we started bus. We started the trap movement.
Yeah.
Well, Detroit niggas started it. I can't say the city of Detroit started it. Detroit niggas started the trap movement. Remember them Pradas the niggas was wearing?
Yes.
We started that shit too.
That shit funny as hell.
I'll still wear those.
We was talking about Hellcats the other day, and I was like, low-key Detroit niggas started Hellcat.
Bro, I
Hellcat.
fucking hate Hellcats. My little cousins
Scat
all
packs
want
and
to talk
shit.
about Scat Packs and Hellcats. And I be trying to tell them niggas like, bro, you come to LA with a Scat Pack or a Hellcat, nigga, that bitch just a Charger. Don't nobody give a
No
fuck
one
about
gives a
that shit
fuck,
out there,
yeah.
bro. I'm on no motherfucking Scat Pack, no Hellcat, bro.
No, yeah. You would see some crazy shit. You would see a lot of crazy shit when you in LA. Like me and Bailey, I took me and
Oh
Bailey.
my
It
God.
was your first time in LA.
Yeah.
We was walking around. We was seeing crazy. I was like, Bailey, look,
The
bro.
craziest cars ever just driving around.
Yeah, I was like,
Cars I've never seen drive.
Bailey was. We were like, what is this? Fisker. I was like, I only heard the Childish Gambino rap about that. I ain't never seen that in
Yeah,
real
we
life.
saw all of the cars that you hear niggas rapping
I was
about
like in Chicago.
on one corner.
No, yeah, we was in some.
We were waiting for Giselle to get out
Yeah,
of some shit.
yeah, the modeling agency or some shit
Yeah.
like that. But I was like, Bailey, look, in Chicago, you might see a Bentley a month. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Once a month, you see a nigga ride a Bentley. I was like, it's literally 4 Bentleys on every corner right now.
Dog,
You look
LA is
around
gonna
like,
let you
damn.
know how much money you got, bro.
Yeah.
They gonna let you
Yeah.
know for real.
That's when I really got my first reality check. You know what I'm saying? Going out to
Like
LA.
even niggas who got money, bro, you come to LA, you be like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was
Shit.
talking the other day. I was like, it took like niggas that like I seen like in Chicago that I thought was really on. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And then like I'll be in LA and I'll see them same niggas. I'll be like, wait, I think these niggas just like me.
Nah, bro. Like, but honestly, I feel like I've been living out there for like 10 years now,
Mm.
and the thing is, with all of that shit, it's almost like I don't have all of that shit, but I feel like the longer you out there, you start to realize, like, once you get there, you're like, ooh, that's dope, that's dope, that's dope, that's dope. But then you start realizing like what you really want. Like everybody got a different want out of LA. Like some people want to be like.
That's
fucking
refreshing to
shooting movies every day. Some people want to be doing hikes and being peaceful and getting their zen on. Some people want to start a family and shit like that. Some people want to like get a bunch of supercars, and you can do it all there, and that's the dope thing about LA. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, at first I feel like everybody feel that pressure. It's like, damn, I want to be on, like, I want to do that shit too. But the longer you there, you start realizing how many avenues and different doors it is to like do what you really want in life, and that shit kind of just like background. Like for real, like once you don't even give a fuck no more. Like even the girls don't even give a fuck no more. Like 6 months in, a beautiful girl, you gonna ride in a nice car, you gonna get took on a nice date. So it's like the same shit. And after a while, people just like, okay, you want to break out of that shit. Like, what do I want to do out here? You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. You've been in LA for a minute, man. You really fuck with it because you was in New York before, right?
Yeah.
You like the food in LA? That's the only
Hell no, bro. The food is trash, bro. Every
That's the
like
only
6
thing I
months,
be
I'm
like-
tweeting the food in LA is trash.
I never heard that. I always hear the opposite.
Now that shit
actually.
look pretty. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
good.
Okay,
It's
period.
not-
Let's really
Chicago
talk
got
about
the best
it.
food. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
Yeah,
Chicago
I
got
mean-
the best food.
You said
Hands
that there's
down.
a Harold's out there too. So Harold's versus Roscoe's. What's going on?
Harold's all the way.
Okay, fair enough.
I had Roscoe's once. It was kind of whatever.
Bro, honestly, Roscoe's is cool, but yeah, it's like, it's a thing, you know, your family come out there, they want Roscoe's,
Yeah.
like, everybody want to eat Roscoe's one
Yeah,
time,
Roscoe's
original
fire.
chicken
Yeah.
and waffles, but at the same time,
Obama.
Harold's, though, Harold's way more fire, bro, and then the mild sauce, Roscoe's don't got that, it's a whole different vibe, too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I definitely bucked down to Obama for real. Special pause. For sure. Yeah, because LA ain't really got no like staple like dishes.
That's the thing, bro. People
Burritos?
don't understand that till you live there.
Yeah, I thought
okay,
the
LA probably got the
tacos
best
was-
Mexican food.
Yeah.
I'd be honest about
Well, he's
that.
from Texas. You think LA?
100% has the
'Cause I-
best Mexican food.
Because I would have said Texas, but you from
Texas
Texas
got
man,
some
so-
good ass
Texas has great
Mexican
Mexican
food.
food.
I would say
though.
LA got the best Mexican food, but other than that, I feel like the thing
I mean, we're
about
right
LA,
there.
Yeah.
okay, a lot of states is melting pots, bro, but LA is like, I don't know, bro. Niggas be coming over there trying to do their own thing on a different type. They be trying to fuck up all of the tradition of everything.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Like, oh, I want to have like a fucking like a soul food place, but we do Korean barbecue too. It's like, bro, no, like
Straight.
so it's like no
That
straight
sounds
up.
crazy, by the
No,
way.
it's like no like
Smells.
probably the best chicken out there is like Louisiana fried chicken, and
Yeah.
like yeah, it's like it's in the hood. It's like mostly like Asians fried the chicken.
Yeah.
Asians fire Korean
Yeah,
fried chicken out
of
there. Not
course,
even
it's different.
Asians. I don't know if it's Asian or Korean. I don't want to fucking I don't want to piss nobody off. But Korean fried chicken, I know for sure. There's this
Yeah.
place out there I go to called Kayo-chan. And that's probably the best chicken I get out there for real. Yeah, it's not no soul food chicken. It's fucking Korean fried chicken. Shout out Kayo-chan. I love y'all, honestly.
What about in Detroit? What's your shit?
Detroit, man, it's a lot of shit, bro. I'm always fucking with a neighborhood, Coney Island. I don't know if y'all know about them. It's like a little, like, I don't know, it's like deli kind of, but it's like burgers and shit.
I just got on like
Chili
the
cheese fries and shit.
I just got on the like Detroit style dog with the chili on it.
What the? Oh, yeah, I don't be going too crazy. I don't know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The chili, the Coney dog.
The
Yeah.
Cody dog for real.
Nah, I be getting the chili cheese fries, bro. That's the staple right there. You got to get you some chili cheese fries if you don't get nothing else.
True. It's a spot down the street right here. They
Oh,
got
Lola's?
Lola's. They like Detroit style hot dogs and shit. But they do the Chicago dog. They do pretty good up there. I fuck with it heavy. But like everything everything is in there is Detroit shit. Like all they got is Fago. And I was in there with my homegirl. She was like, "Give me a Werner." She from Michigan. I was like, "Werner? What the fuck is a Werner?"
Yo.
Yeah, Vernon's
Fucking delicious.
is
I
fire,
think I've never heard this shit for real.
Nah.
All they play is Dylan and shit in there.
That's sick. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta pull up.
And like it was some cookie in there. She said that she was like, "This some Detroit shit."
Now you know what's some Detroit shit that people don't be having, like Superman ice cream. Y'all got that shit out
Yeah,
here?
hell yeah, we got Superman ice cream.
Okay, bro. In the West
I ain't
Coast,
never
they ain't
got it,
no
though.
fucking
I don't get
Superman
that
ice
shit.
What
cream,
is
bro.
that?
Wait, yeah. Assume no one else
It's the
knows
blue
what the
red.
fuck
It's
that
the
is.
blue red and yellow ice cream.
Best
What
fucking
is
ice
it?
cream, bro. It's like a vanilla flavored or some shit.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, they
I've
don't
never
got that
got-
shit on the West Coast,
For
bro.
real, it's a lot of shit they probably get on the West Coast.
They got it at Thrifty.
What
It's
is
like a little grocery store out there.
Nah, bro, they just don't do that flavor over there. Certain shit they just don't be doing on the West Coast, bro.
Yo,
Like we don't be doing Jack in the Box over here.
no,
You know why I don't do it? Jack in the Box killed a bunch of kids back in the day. And
What do
shit.
you mean?
What do you mean?
This is like a food
That
poisoning.
nigga from the commercials killed
food
these.
poisoning thing, bro. They killed a bunch of kids on the East Coast, so then they just stopped. They was like, "Fuck it, we ain't rocking with the East
Like
Coast."
food.
Damn, that's
Oh
crazy.
my-
They just
or
left it
like
on the West
toys.
Coast.
I used to love Jack in the Box in Texas.
You know what's crazy? Because we get the Jack in the Box commercials, but we don't actually get no Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
You don't want no Jack in the
And
Box.
then, you
not
know,
good.
and then like when I see them, when I'm in different cities and I see them, and that shit weird to me. I'm like, they got tacos.
Our ass.
What?
Everything in there.
They got hella shit that's weird. I'm like, nah, I'm good. On
Fuck
Jack
those
in the
tacos.
60 cents.
Box. It was a,
For two.
Like, why are these so cheap? It's alarming.
This is a piece of American cheese right in the middle of it.
It is.
Soggy ass lettuce.
yeah, man. You always been a weed enthusiast, man. I
Yeah.
fuck with it for real because I was the same for real. I feel like that's how we really linked for real because we would be the niggas that would be out smoking.
Definitely ran into you probably the first time smoking some weed somewhere,
For real,
bro. Facts.
How the LA shit treating you out there?
Man, the LA weed is good as fuck, bro. And everybody be trying to like tell me like LA ain't got the best weed. And I think LA got the best weed.
I mean, that's why I've always been led to assume.
Right.
It's the best weed and they got the best prices, bro. Like for the type the quality of weed you can get for the price you can get, bro. You can get like $20 apes out there that's like
Yeah.
good as fuck. The same
Yeah.
ape out here.
Yeah.
The same exact weed brand, bro. I literally go to the shop and it's like $60.
That's one thing about LA for real. Like I remember like going out there back when like bud was still illegal out here and shit. You would go out to LA, you'd be like, I got $40 to spend and be like, here go a quarter, here go 2 pre-rolls, here go a little grinder too. I'd be like, damn, they giving it up like that for real?
Bro, yeah, LA and then when you first come out there, I don't know, a lot of people when you first hit LA weed is different, bro. And I'm not even joking. This is a true story. The first time I smoked some LA weed, it was my first time to LA actually. This dude Rich Hill picked this up.
Here we go.
Yeah, Rich Hill.
Here we go.
Shout out Rich Hill. Shout out Rich Hill, bro. He a real one, bro.
Oh, man.
But yo, so Rich Hill picked us up and he drove us to like, I guess one of the first dispensaries out here and he got like this big ass jar of weed or whatever. And we get to the studio and he was one of the first people I ever seen rolling the backwood too. I say that. I ain't never seen no other rappers rolling backwoods besides Rich Hill. It was like, what the fuck is this wet, slimy shit, bro?
Oh, my
From the
God.
East Coast.
Rolling
The
these
East Coast
bitches.
shit.
And he had this dude in there that was just rolling blunts, this dude named Panther. It's like this old like Latin dude. He was just rolling hella blunts. And shit, bro. I was smoking this blunt. It was like some strawberry cough or some shit like that, bro. And I passed out. And I woke up, bro, and it was like all of this like shit. Like what the fuck? Like I don't even know. Like I like slob. Like bro, it was crazy, bro. But the first time I smoked LA weed, bro, I passed out for real. Yeah. Like it was way too much. But
The
after a
best
minute, you
sleep
get
of your life.
you get accustomed to it. People be saying they get the chills and shit like the first week. Like real shit, the weed is different, bro. You'll get the chills, bro. Like your body be adjusting to all this fucking THC, bro. It's a different level. Like
Body going into shock.
I went to the shop out here. It's
Shit
like
hit
the
different.
highest is like what 27% I've probably seen. Out there, bro, you can get some shit that's 37.
Let's
I be
go.
smoking like trying to stay like at least 28 to 30.
When
I just be like sativa.
I just know that like just like I said, like you would go in there for $40 and they give you a quarter. I remember the first time I like went in LA. I was in LA and I went and bought some weed and I wanted some gas. And I'm just like, back then ounces was like 300 out here. So I'm just like, I spent 300 on the zip. We had like put our money together, spend 300 on the zip. And they was like, well, we got some shit. And they pulled it out the back, bruh. It was something private reserve. Some crazy shit.
from the bathroom.
Yeah, this when I was with Kid. I was with Kid and them niggas. You know how them niggas smoke. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, we was driving to the beach. Had to be like 3 o'clock. Niggas is passed out, sleep in the car, bro.
Bro, yeah,
I'm taking pictures and shit of niggas. Like,
Swamp TV.
What's the motherfucking what was the shit the dabs niggas was doing?
Oh yeah, I still can't even hang with.
yeah,
the
I
dabs.
can't even fuck with them for real.
Nah,
I did it one time
can't
and
even
it
fuck
fucked
with
me
him.
up.
I just go straight to sleep, bro. Like, damn.
I had one bad experience with the dab, and I was just like, nope.
Yeah, bro.
Never again, bro.
Yeah, I was at a nigga crib. I didn't even know. It was my homie.
That
He
could
was
have been anything.
bro, I was like, let me hit the dab. Hits the dab, bro. I just remember sitting there. I was like, bro, can I crash here, bro?
Oh my god.
Swear to God, bro, I woke up at like 5 in the morning. Let me get my shit and get up out of here, bro, before he wake up, bro. Like, yeah, that shit have put you in. I was like, yeah, I don't need to do this shit. I like herb. I like herb.
Nah, bro, I coughed like 5 minutes straight off that
You
shit.
gon' cough.
Hell
And it's
yeah.
gonna hurt for real.
Nah,
Especially when you
It's
feel
like
like you didn't get the hit, you'll like try to really drag that shit out, and then
It feel
I
like when
was dying.
it feel like when I first started smoking bud, like
Bro,
Your
my
chest
heart was
tight.
beating so crazy, bro. Like, it was not a, it was like a bad high from weed. And that's like one time I probably had a bad, that and like edibles, bro. Off the full edible, you know, they be like, don't eat the
Yeah,
second
you
one,
eat
da,
the
da, da, and nigga be like, yeah, whatever, you eat the second. Everybody eat the second one
Yeah.
first time.
They're like,
then
I don't
you
feel
fucked up.
anything.
Yeah, you feel that
and
shit.
then you feel everything.
Yeah.
Those are the worst kind of highs ever, too. I cannot. It's hard for me to recover from them.
And it be the worst time because we always trying to eat that bitch when we about to do some shit. Like,
Yeah,
get
like,
on
this is a
plane
great idea.
or, like, motherfucker go to a party where you need to be social. Like, yeah, let me get fucked up and
You
look all
do not
crazy.
network at all.
Man, one time I was off a motherfucking edible, bro. I was on a plane, and I was kind of like fading in and out like this. And I remember looking down the aisle, and there was this girl. She was smiling at me. So the whole time I'm thinking like, yo, she's feeling me. She probably like, yo, this nigga is fucked up, bro.
look at this nigga.
Yeah, no, I was like really looking like, I don't know how the fuck I was looking, bro. I probably looked dumb as hell. But yeah.
I remember like first times like really smoking and shit. And I remember coughing so hard. I'm like, I think I fucked some shit up in my chest. For real. Like,
Well, you don't know better.
like, I think I literally cracked something. Like something ain't right for
I'm
real.
fucking dead.
And then like 10 minutes later, you just laughing. You don't even remember for real. And that's why I was like, yeah, I ain't scared to cough.
Man.
I got a funny story about your ass. Tell me, do you remember this, yo? So it was one day we was coming back from some show or whatever. It was late at night. It was me, you, and Austin, right?
Shout out us.
Shout out Austin Dealey, man. But we was going back to his crib. We went into 7-Eleven, right? And you was like, I'm finna stand out here and I'm finna roll this blunt. I'm like, all right, bet. We finna go ahead and grab some beer. We walk into 7-Eleven and it was like a couple arguing inside the 7-Eleven, going crazy, throwing shit. The owner was like, I'm finna call the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The nigga called the police. Me and Austin sitting there like, we just trying to buy this beer or whatever. The police come and they speed up fast as hell. They hop on the curb and shit. And I remember looking at out the window and I seen your ass rolling the blunt.
Oh no!
And you just takes off running.
Man, honestly, bro, I don't remember that shit, but that sound like me, bro.
Oh my god!
A couple of my niggas got stories about me like that, bro. Just taking off, bro.
That's the thing you do.
This is the thing I do when it's like lights and shit, and I know I'm in the wrong. Yeah, I just gotta get the fuck. Who
And
about to sit there and try to explain?
I just remember like thinking like, bro, like the
Not
shit.
this super bad scenario, bro.
You probably was on some awesome hot shit that night, bro. Cause you talking about y'all buying the beer? Cause I remember I had a fake ID from Michigan, but I thought I was super smooth because I was really from Michigan, so I had a real address. I gave my niggas real addresses and shit like that. That shit was bogus as fuck, bro. I don't think we even got into anything with that. Like that, we never even tried it for real.
I
Like,
definitely bought a bogus fake ID when I was in college for real and got that shit took at the door.
shout out Super Fun. Bro.
Did it ever work at all?
Not once.
No, my shit worked a couple times.
Oh,
but
man.
I remember it was somewhere we was going. Shout out Super Fun Party. That was the shit. We got to talk about it. We gotta
Super
talk
Fun
about
party.
Super
That's
Fun
what it
Party.
was. Yeah, that's
a
I remember going
time.
somewhere after that and trying to get my ID off, and they were like, "Go home." He took the shit. I was like, "Bro," I started making a scene, and she was like, "Bro, go home."
Yeah, looking back, bro, them bitches look dumb as hell. Janky ass ID. We really
My
paid a
shit was
nigga.
soft and shit, like flimsy.
I never had a fake ID. By the time something was actually presented to me where it could be like a fake ID that was legit, I was like 20, and people were like clowning me. Like, don't buy that. Like,
Yeah.
you have, just wait. You know what I'm saying?
That's when they became in my world. So I was like 20 years old.
Yeah, I was like, I might as well just
stay
fucking
home,
wait.
bruh.
$400 or wait. I'm already getting drunk at the crib.
Yeah, wait
like,
180 days. It'll be all right.
yeah.
The thing about the fake, I feel like, is everybody want a fake, and then once you finally get your fake, you think about all the shit you're gonna do before you get your fake, and then you get that bitch, and then you see how janky that bitch is.
Yeah, just mad nervous the whole time with it.
Contemplating every fucking day about this fake. Like, oh, I'm gonna do it this day. You ain't even enjoying the fucking moment no more, because the whole thing is about getting this fucking fake through. You know what I'm saying? And then you get in there, and now it's like, oh, now you got to get to the bar. Yeah. They gonna ask for the fake again.
There's two levels to this shit, bro.
It's a sweaty situation, so like, you better off just drinking with your niggas somewhere, man.
Might as well. That's
Yeah, imagine being in the club waiting at the bar just sweating shit.
With your fucking fake.
like, why are you so nervous?
Like, damn, nigga, you need
Show
a
me
drink?
that shit. Why are you shaking?
Right? It looks like you got a problem, bro. Maybe you don't need this drink.
This little nigga tripping, bro.
Oh my god.
I remember my younger brother hit me up. He was like, "Hey, bro, you got an ID I could get?" And I was like, "Shut
Which brother?
Parrish."
That would work though. You guys don't understand. If you guys see
We do
Perry
look alike.
and a lot of his brothers, they look almost identical. So that shit would work. If I was him, I would have hit you up too.
I was like, "All right, man, come get this motherfucker." I got that expired.
right,
I got you on there and then expired. I can't do nothing.
It's only right.
That shit funny as hell. Yeah, man. I used to be fuck shit in that motherfucking super fun. Shout out them niggas, man.
Yeah, what a time.
All them niggas, man.
What a time, man.
If you know, you know.
Still fuck with Mark.
Y'all gotta explain it because I have no idea.
Super Fun was it was a party that was like when we was in college they threw a party it was once a week, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a party for like all of the like lit people in Chicago, but
And
like,
it was the one.
Yeah.
It was the one.
it was like a small group of like Columbia kids that somehow we got the plug.
Yeah.
And they
Shout
let
out,
us in.
shout out Hope too.
Yeah,
Alumni,
Hollywood.
podcast alumni. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He used to be out there DJing and shit. Yeah, it was a vibe for real, yo. I definitely was supposed to be in that bitch, bro. I was definitely.
Nah,
Yeah.
bro. I remember drinking like Henny Black and my teeth went
Oh
numb.
my goodness.
Yeah, yo, the Henny Black. Shout out to
The Henny Black, holy shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember the Henny Black, man.
Yeah, yo, it ain't even really shit like that no more, man. Ever since remember Vic Lloyd was doing some shit for a minute. He still be DJing every once in a while.
Oh, word. Shout out Vic Lloyd.
Yeah, another podcast alumni. Shout out Vic
Yeah.
Lloyd for real. But he still be doing, but like that like feeling, like I ain't felt that shit in a long time. Like every week.
Yeah, man. Niggas got to bring that shit back for real.
Yeah, yo.
It'll only be able to bring. You can't even bring that shit back in LA though. You have to bring that shit back over here. This only this type of place, bro. I feel like.
So yeah, what you been working on, man?
Bro,
First off, like I know
lot of
it's different
shit, man.
sections because you do a lot of different shit. So
Yeah.
like music wise first. Let's do music wise first.
Shit. So music wise, I just put out this tape called Apocalypse Now. It's like 7 tracks. That shit really just a lot of hype ass music, bro, for real. Cause like I was just in the house, all that COVID shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't on stage, bro. So it was just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I just had a lot of fucking energy. And I was making hella tracks, and I kind of just put the tracks with the highest energy to put together. And I was watching Apocalypse Now, and it was just this shit about like the like PTSD and just like the psychological traumas niggas go through. And I was relating that to some of the songs I was talking to, because a lot of the shit I was talking about in them songs was like growing up, like hardships that I'm not even dealing with today, because I live in LA. So like I deal with shit, but my life totally different than the problems I was dealing with in Detroit type shit. So a lot of that shit was that. So I just dropped that shit. I dropped the video for that shit. And then I'm about to drop 2 more tapes. I was trying to drop them all last year, but Apocalypse Now, that shit just like start getting good like plays and playlisted and shit, so I kind of let it ride. But I'm about to drop this tape in February. Right now it's titled My Bipolar Love Story, and it's basically just like songs about love, man, and like in a real way though. Like like I don't like at the end of this tape, I don't want nobody, like I don't think girls will look at me and be like, oh, I want that nigga, you know what I mean? Some might, you know what I mean? But it's a really honest ass album from both sides of the shit of like how relationships is a roller coaster, and it's not just like a stairway where it's like, oh, we did this and then we went on vacation and then we went on this and then we went on this. It's like, nah, bro. It's like up, down,
real shit,
motherfuckers hurting each other, motherfuckers coming back together, motherfuckers learning about each other, motherfuckers learning about themselves. It's like so fucking. It's so much than what I feel like people is out there searching for right now. It's like, bro, it's like, and I feel like this album is like a fair representation of that. It's like, man, like you could have love and that shit is not perfect at all. Like the strongest love is like the most imperfect love.
Period.
And I'm not even saying that in the manner of like you like abusing your partner or putting them through a bunch of hardships and shit. It's like, but it's just like with life, it's gonna come with shit that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not necessarily, it might not even be in the future. It might be the past. It might be shit from the past popping up. It might be the career that they chose. It might be the amount of work that they do, like the lifestyle that they want to live as opposed to yours. There's so much shit that come with love, and I feel like this album is like a good representation of just like honest love. Like,
hell yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel that's what hip hop been missing recently is that vulnerability. You feel me?
yeah, I don't even, yeah, bro. It's a vulnerable album, but at the same time, it's an album where it's like, you know, fuck you too. Like, I don't give a fuck.
But no, but like,
I'm back in the streets too. But at the same time, then it come back around to it's like, baby, I love you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how niggas be. Like, we have emotions. And the thing is, like, I feel like they say, like, you know, like niggas don't be having like people to talk to when they going through shit. And it's like, I definitely feel that. And I feel like this album is not like a thing where niggas can go and sit and it's like, yo, this is your output or whatever. But in a manner, this is like from a point of view, this is how niggas feel though, for real. It's like, we go through shit, we want to scream, we want to shout. Personally, I feel like being an artist is one of the best things on earth because like I get to scream and shout without looking crazy. Everybody need to be able to scream and shout, I feel like, but we don't. But yeah, so that's the album. I'm dropping that album probably February. And then right after that, I'm dropping the album with all of the features and shit. And like I said, I got a feature from Sada Baby.
Sick.
I got a joint with Rhapsody. I got a joint off a Hit Boy beat. Me and Bodie James got a joint.
Nice. Hell yeah.
And then like, yeah, so I'm putting that all together. I don't know who I'm dropping that through. I'm still trying to figure out some distro because I'm like completely independent and shit. So I be doing all this shit alone.
hell yeah.
But yeah, bro, like that's as far as the music goes right there. I got the Apocalypse Now, my bipolar love story, and then the Untitled album. So
hell yeah, yo. Yeah, like I said, that's what niggas need. Niggas need shit that they can relate to. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Like rap the only music that you motherfuckers make shit that like the audience can't actually relate to. Like it's not actually graspable. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, bro, let me see. Can I get that beer?
Oh yeah.
I ran out of the water. But honestly, bro, I feel like me as an artist, period, I'm just relatable because shit, if you think about it, bro, I ain't even got no rap name, bro. My rap name,
That's literally the next question I was like trying to figure out how I was gonna segue into it. It was like, why don't you have a rap name?
I had some rap names, bro, but they sucked.
What were they?
Man.
What was one that was a close to like where you were like, nah, I don't need this? What was the one that you're like, I might do this, but then you're like, nah, maybe I just step back?
My first rap name that somebody gave me was Lil Choc. Like Lil Chocolate.
Little chocolate? I already knew it. See, look.
But that ended like, that shit was like a year. I was
Nah,
like,
you should have kept that one.
So I ain't keep Lil Choc. And then I think in high school, my beat making name, because I wasn't fully rapping in high school. My beat making name was Ace the Kid, and that stuck for a minute. And then when I got to college, I was just like, bro, fuck all this shit. I'm just be Darnell Williams.
I mean, you just gotta have aliases, like, you know what I'm saying? You got any aliases?
Shit, my middle name Martez.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
You just gotta bring. You gotta bring Choc back. You just gotta start saying it at the end of your bar. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of hard when you just say Choc.
Like, let that be like yo Tunchi. You know
Actually,
what I'm saying?
Choc is, think about it in 2023, bro. Choc is fucking fire.
All right, let's get it.
Choc. Yo, I'm gonna do that on the next track.
You know what I'm saying?
Choc.
Everybody got like they different aliases and shit. Like,
Hell yeah. You already know what mine is.
Bailey from the North.
Be Funky. You
Oh,
just
Be
made
Funk.
that.
No, I do got a alias, but my mom only called me this shit. She called me Chucky.
Ah.
And it's because when I was little, like a little baby, I don't know, I started walking like mad early. She said I like a black Chucky doll. So to this day, she still just be calling me Chucky. Like she the only one call me Chucky.
Oh,
though.
that's so cute.
That's my alias.
That's
That's
it.
one thing about black families. One thing about black families is you gonna get a nickname.
Hell yeah, you are.
Chucky, man.
Definitely
And
gonna get a
it
nickname.
should let you know when you're in trouble. Okay,
Yeah,
they give you the
yeah.
nickname because it's like, yeah, when I love you, it's your nickname. When I call you by your government name, you done fucked up.
Facts.
No, for real. Like Perry, not even my name. That's not even my name.
Dead ass. Niggas' minds are blown right now. Y'all were either
What
paying
is it?
attention or you're not, right?
Fuck. It's crazy as fuck, bro.
Hell yeah. All
know
my
that.
all my cousins got some shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my family.
Oh shit. I got any more?
But hell yeah. You know what else like fucked me up for a minute because Silicon Valley is my favorite show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Perry
And I
put
didn't
me
even
on.
know that you had a song on that bitch for real.
Bro, yeah.
It came on and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
and like I didn't think nothing about it. I was like, oh, this sound like Darnell. And then I see you post it. I was like, oh shit, my nigga
Yeah,
got the
bro.
Silicon Valley placement.
Shout out my nigga Rudy, bro. Shout out my nigga Rudy for that. But I had to start watching that show after the fucking. I can't even lie. I wasn't even watching that shit.
It was a good ass show.
Perry
fuck with
put
that
me
shit,
on. I wasn't
It's
watching.
funny.
it.
I
That's
should
a
have started
good-ass
watching
show
that
to
shit
hang
right
your
after
song,
right
for
after
real.
that shit got in there, bro. But that song still get hella plays. That show, it got into like UFC video game too.
For real.
Damn, let's
Love that song. I
go.
need to do a remix or some or a fucking
Wow.
what they doing right now? The what's the Uzi shit? What's the Jersey Club mix?
Oh yeah.
Oh
I'm about to Jersey
yeah.
Club mix all my shit for 2023.
Period.
bro.
Okay.
I know the DJs, man. I link you up with somebody for real.
Thanks, bro. We can get
But
some
yeah.
juke music too for the shop.
That's when I was like, this nigga in LA for real.
I really sometimes still wake up out there and be like, this shit crazy, bro. Like I really live in
I
LA.
believe it. Oh my gosh, I can
So-
only imagine.
So look, it's like I know of like just like being a rapper and shit. Like when you trying to like figure out how to get on, you be watching YouTube videos and shit, and they be talking about like trying to get your shit on like TV shows and video games and
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how you even go about doing that shit for real?
Bro, honestly, I tell you the first thing, bro, is fuck YouTube. Cause YouTube be like, them niggas just talking just to get the views so they can get paid off of their monetization and shit. And I'm not saying there's nobody out there giving real information. But I will say that every placement that I got, bro, I'm not saying that it's not things that you can do to like yeah, you can submit your shit for sure. Have a great ass song. And honestly, bro, if the song start getting placed on playlists or anything like that, the shit gonna get heard by like music supervisors are listening to music all the time. That's their fucking job.
Yeah.
So they're listening for shit to put into shows and shit like that. A lot of people you hear about placements, they'll tell you like, yeah, oh, it just got picked. Like it's people who do submit and people who do that job of just like we work and we just create background music all day. I got a homie who do that, make a great living. But as far as like making records, I've never went about it in the sense of like, oh, let me make this for a show. I just went about it in the sense of like, let me make a good ass song, and from there, once the first song got placed, like then you in the system, like you, okay, they understand, they looking for you when they need the song. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So from there, the next song is like it kind of get easier and easier the more songs you get.
Yeah.
But I will say it's like, yeah, man, just make a dope ass song, like. Try to get you some traction. The real thing is like playlisting, and I tell people that like playlisting is the new radio station.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time on
Like,
here.
so even if you can't get on major playlists, like me personally, like I'm on a couple big playlists, but I get a lot of my listeners from like a bunch of small ass playlists. You know what I'm saying? Like middle America, wild, weird ass parts of town, like Corpus Christi, Texas.
Corpus Christi.
Is
Yeah.
that- yeah, they one of my biggest.
I like Corpus Christi.
They one of my biggest
Corpus Christi's
players.
cool.
Like people that play my shit. Like just sitting in Australia. It's like
Yeah.
so it's like really just try to get on as many playlists as you can, bro. Reach out to playlisters. Literally, I got like I'm on email threads with people like one on one as far as like an artist, like you know what I'm saying, like because it's a thing. Like a lot of people playlisters, like, they like to be a part of, like, the growth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if they see you working hard and putting out dope shit, and the first song do well, they gonna continue to support your shit. So you want to build relationships with playlisters. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to try to do no TikTok campaign and go viral. You should for sure put your shit in TikTok videos. I will tell you a secret though. If you want to like definitely get some plays on your
free
shit.
Game?
Yeah, this is super free game and it's super early. And I don't know how long it's gonna last, but if you want to get your shit played, if you want to get some plays on your shit, so all of these reels and Instagram got reels, YouTube got shorts, everybody got shit, whatever. So once you push your shit through like a distributor, like I don't know, like United Masters, that's who I'm with. Shout out United Masters, plug. But so once you push your shit through that, they'll push your shit through like YouTube, Instagram, and all of that shit. So post videos every day. Like even if you don't you don't make content. Like I post just random funny shit that my audience fuck with. Like I know what people think is funny to my homies and shit like that. So like post that shit, put your music underneath it. And if you can find a video that kind of relates to your song, post that shit. You know what I mean? And even if you get 20,000 views, that's 20,000 people listening to your song.
Yeah.
That shit counts in the stream market. You get paid for that. You know, it's not as hard as, I think it's a little more, it might be a tiny bit more than Spotify. But at the same time, bro, like, yeah, you getting plays and you getting exposure. So yeah, just take like different content you see. You can cut it, mix it up, add reactions to it, but just put your music under all of the content that you're doing.
Yeah, I be telling niggas, I'm like, nigga, you keep a story up on Instagram, just take one of those pictures and put a song behind it.
That part, your song.
Yeah, bro, honestly. Sure. And I do that a lot, bro, and I get like a crazy amount of Shazams from that shit. Like, fucking, it was like a video, let me think what happened. Like, I think a dude got hit in the head with like he was sitting on a train and the door hit him in the head or whatever. But I had my song ringing off underneath it, and that video got like 1.9 million views or whatever. So then on my United Masters, it showed like 500,000 views, 500,000 plays on that song. Because I think the thing is like, I guess it's like 30 seconds for an actual stream or something like that. So say you put your song under in the short, and the short is like 10 seconds. So then they will have to watch the short 3 times to consider it a stream.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's some free game for niggas, man.
Yeah,
but
period. Tap in.
I can't really tell you no shit like it's like no real secret to like, oh, like, and I'm not even trying to, I'm not holding no game because that's not me, bro. It's just literally, the shit just happened for me. And then like the next one was easier because I already had the relationship.
I got a secret. Too. I'm gonna get a listeners if y'all fucking with me.
Yeah, man. What's up?
You was talking about like being on like one-on-one, like emailing back the playlisters and shit, and like a lot of motherfuckers don't know how to get the playlist, and that's because like my loyal listeners, I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all do. Just go on Spotify and like type in like @gmail.com and see how many playlisters got their email in their fucking bio. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you take them and you just like make a copy and paste the email and send them bitches out.
That's sick.
Oh shit!
You feel me?
Wow, free
like,
game, y'all.
Because
Pay
like
attention.
you said, you gotta like be with the playlisters and shit.
Yeah, bro. Because some
that
people
makes
gonna
sense.
really rock with you, bro.
Yeah,
For sure.
Just because they fuck with you, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just gotta have faith. You a cool nigga. Like at this point in my life, I'm so faithful. Like I got so much faith in me being a cool nigga. You put me in any room, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be smooth. People
Period.
gonna fuck with me.
Agreed.
My boy.
And people fuck with quality, bro. That's the thing. If you bringing quality to their shit, bro.
Exactly. If your shit hot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna fuck with it, bro. But yeah, I can't tell y'all like there's no magic tricks or no like it ain't no easy way to this shit, bro. I wish I could tell y'all niggas it was an easy way to this shit, but it's not.
For real. For real. Jimmy, no.
You gotta fuck with your own shit though, right?
Yeah.
You just gotta fuck with yourself, right?
Yeah, man, just fuck with yourself and just keep your eyes off the scoreboard, man, because don't worry about that.
That's great advice right there.
Worry about the
That's
end of the
advice.
game, man. You just gotta worry about the end of the game. Keeping your eye on the scoreboard, you're gonna miss so many shots just worrying about that shit. But it's like at the end of the day, bro, you never know how the shit gonna turn out for you, where it's gonna turn out for you, what's gonna be like. Songs that I was like, oh, that's cool. That's people's favorite songs.
Oh God, bro.
Like one of my biggest songs is like an EDM song, bro. Like, and you know, I was just like, all right, cool. When it was like, yo, you want to make this? I was like, all right, bet, let's do it. Da da da.
Yeah.
And I wasn't that hyped to do it, but it's like some people's favorite song. They love me for that song.
You just took a chance.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, bro, you never know how it's gonna come for you. So I just say, man, just be open to everything and just work your ass off, bro, because it's always somebody else working their ass off, bro.
On me for real.
You miss 100% of shots that you do not take.
Shout out Wayne Gretzky.
Oh, same time though. Take a nap. If your ass gets sleepy, man, take a nap.
That part. Listen to yourself too. Mental health is first, okay?
Can't do shit after like if you could be up, but you really not gonna get shit done. You gonna be on the half.
Oh, that's what the rappers like. I don't sleep.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. I be sleeping. I be taking naps, bro. You know,
shout out to Lil Wayne.
Fucking Einstein took naps. If Einstein could take naps, nigga, I could take naps.
That part, okay? Don't work yourself into the grave.
20 hours a day.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, facts, though.
So what's next? What's next for Darnell Wills?
Bro, man, a lot of shit, bro. So I've been working on this augmented reality shit. I don't know if everybody might not know what that shit is, but it's basically like digital worlds and shit. And basically, like, you build a digital stage.
Metaverse.
Yeah, it's like some metaverse digital stage shit. You build your stage, you build your world, and you perform in it and shit. So it's like, if you an artist, like, say me, like, right now, I don't got a tour I'm on right now. And I could throw a tour on the metaverse. But basically, from different cities, throw different backgrounds, and put myself in different environments, no matter where I'm at. So I've been working on that. That's Kid Cudi's platform. He been doing a lot of dope shit.
Yeah, so what's his platform about?
It's called Clap for Encores. Yeah, so it's any artist can get on there. It was podcasters on there. We got a couple podcast shows on there. But yeah, bro, it's basically like, say you don't have a set, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you don't got nothing.
Low key, that's what we was finna do. I was like, put the green screen up.
Nah, you don't even need a green screen though. It'd be like, okay, you could just put the logo up there and it'd just spin and shit, and you can put your name or whatever. Or if y'all want to do a poll, it'll just pop up right here. Yeah. But you could do all of that shit from your phone and shit, or your iPad or whatever. So it's just another thing to empower artists that's doing this shit DIY, some shit that I'm fucking with. So I got that. Recently, I got this app that I developed, and it's really like, I built it on top of the Chat GPT thing, so it's like a AI rap generating app, and a lot of the raps that people been generating, they really suck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was talking about that earlier. I was like, I didn't definitely like check them bitches out, but like I need a line.
Yeah, so I was just going through a lot of shit with the fucking training the bot or whatever, because you know you can train it, telling it different things, and these different things on there called like tokens and shit that you tweak for how many words you want it to use. Do you want it to get super creative? You want it to kind of like be basic? But anyway, I tweaked the shit to where I feel like it's a decent fucking rapper. You know what I mean? And I'm putting it out probably like the end of this month or early next month. It's not really a tool for people to just like become rappers. It's more so a tool to help you with rap.
Yeah, it's like I just said, when you need a line, like damn,
you need a line. Yeah, you need a line. You want to eliminate writer's block. You just need an idea. That's the thing. I feel like I'm trying to use AI to like gear towards like eliminating writer's block or eliminating that feel like, oh, I gotta wait for inspiration. Yeah, like you could just make. I mean,
yeah, that's what's coming. Like motherfuckers be scared of AI. Like a lot of creators be scared of AI, but like it's really just a tool that you gotta use for real. Like it make your day easier.
Yeah, bro. No, it make a lot of shit easier, bro. Like honestly, I didn't literally use the app and got a decent line out of it. Like damn, I ain't never even thought of no shit like this. And it's like damn, a robot or whatever. What the fuck? I don't know how this shit even. I couldn't even tell you how all of this shit worked, bro. But I programmed the app based off of ChatGPT. I couldn't tell you how ChatGPT worked. I couldn't tell you how smart that shit is. I couldn't tell you if that shit is conscious or not. I don't think so right now. But honestly though, I don't know, bro. It get kind of weird.
Motherfuckers be scamming niggas. They be getting the money.
But at the same time, look out for this app, Rap Swift. Yeah. It's going to be out on the App Store. It's going to be out on the motherfucking Android store. It's going to be free for everybody. And it's pretty much just gonna simplify, like, cause the thing is, the average person not going on ChatGPT and fucking writing them, they don't even understand that. So I just put it in a form where it's like sexy and it's like understandable to the average nigga. And it's like, oh, cool, you just press a button, you put these 3 settings in and boom.
Yeah, cause like the thing about like the AI shit is just like, Cause like I'm a designer or whatever, like that's my job or whatever, and like things that it would normally take me like 30 minutes to do, instantly done. So now my man could worry about something else.
Bro, I made the fucking iOS icon with fucking Dolly. I was just like, yo, I want a motherfucking pen with a feather. Yo.
Yeah, bro, like before
I could ever do it.
before like the AI like Instagram shit went crazy. Like we was on the podcast like months before, and I was like, yo, I'm trying to figure out this AI shit. I'm finna like I'm trying to like do some album art or some shit. Like,
yeah.
And I was on the Dolly shit going crazy for real. And I'm just like plotting like how I'm gonna drop my shit. And then that shit came out, and I'm like, damn.
Nah, bro, that's the thing though. That day when I seen everybody doing that shit, that's that's the day I was like, yo, I'm making this fucking app. Because that the thing is, that app, you can do that shit for free. Yeah. You can literally, the program that they're using to make that app and charging 10 people $10 for is free. But they just made it accessible and sexy enough for the public, the mass public to use. And that's all I'm doing with AI. I'm just taking different like ideas, all of the things that it can do, and then just taking that one niche, putting it in a box, boxing that shit up sexy, and then putting that out.
Yeah, making it accessible, make it work right. Make sure that shit work right. I always had like a genius idea. I already said it on the pod, so I'll say it again. I was like, the niggas need to make like a dat piff that actually work on your phone.
Oh
that piff
my
don't
You
work.
would get money. I'll pay money
again, bro.
I'll pay money to have like,
That
cause I done tried them all.
part.
Laugh,
Holy
mixtape, Spinrilla.
Bro, you gotta do it, bro. Bro, you gotta do it. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Where do you start though? You know what I mean?
I'll tell you where I started.
Kurt.
You said, where do you start to make that shit?
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't got no fucking coding experience at all, bro. Like, maybe like, okay, MySpace, HTML, fuck around with that a little bit. But not really, for real. But the first thing I did, I went to like Bubble. It's this website called Bubble, and it's like no code building or whatever. Then I watched this YouTube tutorial about like how to connect GPT to Bubble. But I already knew my idea. This shit was just a thing to talk back or whatever. So from there, once I figured out how to connect it, you can kind of figure out, okay, how to add categories and shit, because it's not really any coding. From there, that Bubble app shit looked ugly as fuck, so I started using this other thing called Flutterflow. Flutterflow is really good, and it really looked really crispy. And then they already got like a template where you can kind of implement ChatGPT. But then the thing is, you got to figure out how you want your app to work. That's the part that's going to send you on some time, and it's kind of tricky. Yeah. But at the same time, bro, it's super learnable. You can literally ask ChatGPT, yo, how do I add this function to this Flutterflow app? And it'll sit there and tell you in like 10 steps. So I basically like, I didn't learn, it's still no code. It's not really, it's like a little bit of coding in Flutterflow. But yeah, I basically learned how to make the app using ChatGPT while ChatGPT was implemented into the app.
Holy shit. Shout out to YouTube University.
That's what I was just telling you. That YouTube, bro. I was telling you about that YouTube. But shit, man, you got anything else you trying to get off, man?
Shit, man. Nah, bro. I'm just happy to be here, man. I just want to thank y'all for having me.
Hell
bro.
Yeah. Thank you for hitting me up, man.
Chicago.
I was like,
yeah. Cold as shit out here. I tell you that, bro.
Man, it's fucking horrible.
Get the fuck back there.
I'm glad you got a good coat.